Welcome back, everybody. This is Brian with Beez Knives, and today I'm bringing you the QSP Penguin. I'm going to do a full review. I've been carrying it for a little while now. I'm going to let you know, I don't know, what it's been like using it, how it feels, and my overall opinion, and is this knife worth it, and do you want to buy it? If you're considering buying it, maybe this will help you in making a decision. Alright, so I'm going to start out. This is just the box that it came in. There's nothing special in the box, but this is what it came in. And this is a budget knife. This was 30 bucks. So starting out with the edges, or the outside, the scales are Gene micarta on this one, and I really like it. It's pretty neat. It has a good grip. It's not too slick, and it's not, you know, as grippy as some of the Sharp G10 I've had. But let me give you your views that I'm going to try to always do, so you can see what it looks like. I really like those liners. They're polished. The spacers are polished. There's that side. The screws are recessed on the scales. The only problem with the screws in the deep carry pocket clip here is they are not recessed, but you know what? They have not caused me any trouble. They haven't grabbed anything at all. I've had no issues with those screws. None whatsoever. I'll give you a quick example. Here's a pair of jeans. Here's a pocket. And goes on real smooth. Look at that. The knife completely disappears in your pocket. And there's no grab. It's just easy on, easy off. So there's your pocket clip. I do have one bitch or concern about I don't care for how this shoots up into the sky. I'm not a fan of the pocket clips that just jut out like this. This would be the only, not sharp, but sharpish edge on the entire outside of this knife. Everything is super smooth except for that little edge. Like on the Centros, that's my kind of pocket clip right there. See how it's in line with the knife and this doesn't stick out? That's what I prefer. Maybe I can get another clip, because this knife, you're gonna see I've got a lot of positive and not much negative to say about it. So anyway, like I said, it's really smooth. The thumb studs, they're about perfect. They're not slick where you can't get a hold of them, but they're also not sharp. Some thumb studs, you know, grab a hold of your skin. These are just fine. So the fit and finish on this sucker, I mean, chicken by speza. The action is just spot on. It's very smooth. I mean, this knife, I can't believe was $30. It's really blown me away. It doesn't have that tink, tink, tink feeling. It's got that thud, thud, thud. It doesn't feel like something you pulled out of a toy box. I know even some of the expensive knives that I've checked out and handled, you know, they might have Maximet steel, but the handle feels like something you took out of a toy box. So I really appreciate, you know, the full liners. It's not heavy, and they're not milled out. Don't really need to be weight-wise. Let's see, weight-wise, this comes in at about 3.3 ounces is what I got on my scale. So that's not too hateful. The balance on this knife's really good. I like the balance. Can't complain there. I'll show you, to give you an idea, my hand right here, in here is where the grip, my inside grip is. And so for me, if you're going to do a comparison, it's, you know, around 3 1/4. And the inside of my hand is about 3 3/4. So you can see this handle is just perfect. I have no issues, no bite. Excuse me, no bite anywhere. It's comfortable to cut with. I've used it on fruits, vegetables. I've, you know, chopped up some sticks with it. I made some marshmallow sticks with it. No issues whatsoever. The blade grind on the show side, it's a tad more than it is on the clip side. You can see that side, and now this side, just a tad more. But that's nitpicking for a $30 knife. It's generally sharp. It's not, you know, it's not going to cut, it's not going to pop hair. It's not going to shave hair per se, but it's, you know, it's pretty sharp. This is a pretty good knife. I mean, for what you're getting. The lockup on the liner is, this right here sometimes can be an issue, you know, grabbing into your thumb. It's not a problem. It's smooth. The whole action of this is smooth. It has bronze washers. The lockup's about 20%. It might move in a little bit with some wear time and then settle. But I mean, it is just, I wouldn't say buttery smooth, but it's on its way there. The spine has nice chamfering. Like I said, nothing on the outside of this knife. There are no sharp edges on the inside, the outside, not even the top of the blade on the spine. Doesn't really have a sharpening choil, or not much of one, a sharpening choil if you want to call it that. Doesn't have a finger choil, but I can choke up here, and there's plenty of grip. It's got some, yeah, those are just fine. They're not sharp at all. The jimping is just perfect, so I have no complaints there either. Overall length is 7.06 inches. The blade length, complete blade length, is 3.06. Your cutting edge is 2.92, so you're making it under that 3-inch mark. The blade width is 0.875. The thickness is pretty much the standard these days, 0.12. You got a sheep's foot blade with a flat grind here. It's a satin blade. The handle length is 4.04. Your handle width is 0.85. It's not even an inch. The thickness is about a half an inch, 0.46 for the thickness. We'll make a couple comparisons for you. So, my first Spyderco, I have to bring out the Tenacious, which is a pretty big, beefy knife. So there's the Tenacious. And let's see, what else are we going to bring out here? Of course, I'll have to bring out my Cormorant, since that was that's my little project knife. So there's the Cormorant. And then here is one of my new knives. Here is the Civivi Riffle, which I'm excited about for comparison. And I'll just take one more out that a lot of folks have. This is a common knife. You guys know what this is. Kershaw Leek. So it's that mid-range size. So that'll give you an idea of what you're looking at size-wise. So all in all, is this knife worth it? Absolutely. For 30 bucks, you got to be kidding me. It's an awesome knife. I can't decide if it's a woodsman's knife or, you know, a more executive knife. It's either one, depending on the scales. There's different scales you can get, and also, like I said, you can get S35 VN for 60 bucks. $60 for this knife with S35 VN is amazing. I'm gonna check out some more budget lines, because I think this is one of those ones where you spend 30 bucks, and I expect I'll probably dig up worms with it. Not this one. This is well worth the money in a heartbeat. So I definitely recommend it. Hope this helped you guys out, and I look forward to giving you some more information on my new knives. So let me know what you think, one way or the other. Put some comments below if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys the next time. Have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day.